What's up, Mananap? Welcome to this tutorial. So let's continue with the Boolean logic. So for today, I am going to discuss about ternary operators. Ternary operator is also going to give you true or false. So which makes also an expression, which makes also a proposition or statement. So right here from what we have, from the our program previously, we have here a program that determines either it is even or odd number using a Boolean operation. So, which is after it is evaluated, it is going to give it is either true or false. When a number is divided by 2 and the remainder is the resulting remainder is 0, then it gives a true. Now, what about if we are going to use ternary operator for this? So, in Java, we can use this one. It depends on what we would like to achieve. Let's say for an instance, we want the value that it is going to be passed on passed through this variable, let's say a string, you can actually simply do like this. So this is where the true block, and then this is where the false block. So what happens right here is that based on this expression, or based on this statement, we have here modulus to 2 is equal to 0. And this would, if ever this is true, then therefore the true value will be stored here. And then otherwise, the false will be stored right here. Okay? So meaning to say, once the number entered is divided by 2 and then the remainder is not actually 0, then the value of is false. So similarly, if this is like Boolean, of course, this will, you just have to remove the something like this. But you don't have to, because again, Boolean, it's automatically giving you true or false results. So since we use a string, then therefore we can do something like this one. So num, okay, so right here, sorry, let's just paste it here. So let's remove this one. So num is even, okay. And then you have here num is add, and there, okay. After that, you can simply display the value there as like false. Okay. So once you run this program, it will give you, let's say you enter 5, then 5 is what happened in that. 5 is actually add number. Sorry for that. So typo error. So 5, so 5 is an odd number. So let's say, so again, this is a test logic wherein using ternary operators, we are actually able to lessen our code in such a way that in terms of uh, the time complexity of our program, and of course the space complexity of our program, if that is considered, then therefore we are able to give a lesser time and space, okay, required for this program if ever it is run. Okay, so yeah, that's it. You can also do something like hold plus, or something like num. You can also, I mean, what I'm trying to elaborate is you can also do uh, nest nesting of ternary operators. Let's say for an instance, we want to know if a number is negative or negative or even. As we all know, using the partition plane of unity cards, negative numbers are negative numbers, of course. Uh, any numbers at the quadrant, first, second, third, third quadrant at in the x coordinate, tama ba? And then the fourth quadrant are all negative numbers. Okay, so anyway, and then the zero is considered as origin. So if we're going to solve that using if condition, of course uh, you'll have to do this. So if like num is equal to zero, else if num is less than zero, and then else, and means if it is equal to zero, then it is origin. Okay, if it is um, num less zero, it is negative. Okay, otherwise, if it is not origin, not negative, then therefore it is actually positive. So what about if we're going to convert it into a ternary operator? So if we're going to convert it into a ternary operator, we just have to do like this. So in example, we have num is equal to zero. Okay, num is, um, let's say, you don't want to include num anyway. So let's say it is origin. Okay. And then let's have another statement. So the false statement, if it is false, then therefore you'll need to have another operation or another expression saying that if num is actually like num is less than zero, and this would mean that uh, the num, if it is less than zero, is actually negative, and therefore otherwise if it is not zero, it is not origin, it is not negative, then therefore it is positive. And yeah, so we are actually able to shorten our codes based on this one. So all we just need to do is there. So let's comment this one out, and all we just need to do is display code right here. So let's say for an instance, we are going to input here -5, so negative, and then let's say we have here 7, so positive, and then let's say we have here 0, origin. So of course, if you want to have like num is the a or an, so it's an origin, negative or positive, you can do something like this. So 7, and then 5, 0, 8, 0 is an or an origin. Okay, so I guess that would be all for now, and thank you guys for watching this video. Have a great day ahead. Bye bye.